Good afternoon, and thank you for joining Conversations for College Success. I want to thank my subscribers and current listeners today in 5 countries. If you are a current listener who is not a subscriber, I ask you to become one. The topic today is understanding performance improvement plans, also called PIPs, which is PIPS. Many of you may not have heard about PIPs. However, if you have heard the term PIPs or performance improvement plans, it is probably because you were put on one. Whether you are an employee navigating a PIP or a manager implementing one, understanding the purpose, the process, and best practices can make all the difference. What is a performance improvement plan? A performance improvement plan is a formal document that outlines specific areas where an employee's performance is not meeting expectations. It provides a structured approach to help the employee improve through clear goals, timelines, and support. Why are PIPs important? The key components of a PIP include a clear description of performance issues, specific measurable goals, a timeline for improvement, resources and support that is available, consequences of not meeting the plan. Unfortunately, oftentimes, consequences of not meeting the plan is termination. A few tips for employees on a PIP. Stay proactive and communicate openly with your manager. As an aside, if you have concerns, if you do not feel comfortable on your own and you have a union, talk with a union rep to make sure that you understand your goals and expectations and that you have enough time and resources to accomplish and complete them. Make sure you understand the goals clearly and ask for clarification when needed. Seek regular feedback to track your progress. Use available resources, training, and support to improve. Keep detailed documentation of your efforts and progress. Your boss will also keep them, but you should keep some yourself so you can make sure that everything is captured correctly and accurately. Stay positive and focused on growth opportunities. Do not hesitate to ask for help or additional guidance or support. Remember, a PIP is a chance to demonstrate your commitment and capability. Key considerations for managers. Avoid surprises. A PIP should never be the first time an employee hears their performance is unsatisfactory. Goal of improvement. The primary purpose should be to help the employee succeed, not just to document a termination. Structure. A PIP must include clear metrics, specific goals, a timeline for improvement, and a schedule for follow-up meetings. And the meetings are between the manager and the employee. And again, if the employee has a union, they can have a union rep there as well. Consistency. The manager must be willing to dedicate time to monitor the employee's progress throughout the PIP time period. A few tips for managers implementing a performance improvement plan. Be clear and specific about your expectations. Offer support and resources to the employee. Schedule regular check-ins with the employee. Document all communications. Maintain a constructive and respectful tone. What not to use a PIP for. If the employee is in a probationary period, which they can be terminated without a formal plan, this is usually within the first 90 days that you start a new position. if the goal is immediate termination due to gross misconduct. Example could be theft or harassment, then you would not put someone on a performance improvement plan. If the PIP is intended as a punitive measure or for retaliation. Performance improvement plans are tools designed to help employees succeed, not just for discipline. When approached with the right mindset, performance improvement plans can lead to growth, development, and stronger workplace relationships. Again, when approached with the right mindset, performance improvement plans can lead to growth, development, and stronger workplace relationships. If you found this podcast or other podcasts helpful, I ask you to share it with your family, your friends, and your colleagues. And I also ask you to become a subscriber if you are not currently one. I plan to create 1 or 2 more additional podcasts on insights on workplace success. This information is not only helpful to students that have graduated and starting a new job, but also to new and experienced employees. I would like to thank my subscribers and listeners for joining Conversations for College Success. Do not hesitate to send your questions to conversationsforcollegesuccess@hotmail.com. Again, send your questions to conversationsforcollegesuccess@hotmail.com. I look forward to talking with you next week. Goodbye.